Hi guys and welcome to another video. This time it's a nice little indie game called Curious Expedition. If you already know the game, I should mention there is a new play mode, Rivals, and it is exactly what you think it is. It is a multiplayer when the new world is generated and you compete for fame like in the original game, but this time with the real life players and not AI. But we get to that later with a quick look. Now, if you don't know this game, now pay attention, because I'm just gonna show you the entire play loop. So, start new game, you just choose an explorer. Let's go with Mr. Francis Burton. Yeah, blah blah. This is difficulty. So let's go very easy. You choose your first expedition. You always have an option to accept a quest. If you succeed, you get fame, funds, or whatever. But if you fail it, you lose your fame. So missionary is like always easy. And you go on your first expedition. There are 6 expeditions at total. And then game ends, of course, if you don't die first. Now we can begin our expedition. So here's your inventory. And most important things are things which refill sanity. Because movement costs sanity. And if you lose your sanity, bad things gonna happen. And we go. Yeah, there's some village, so we enter. And quest is automatically completed. We delivered missionary to the village. And we can even recruit some additional warriors. Because this game has a combat. So you can see. So now your companions, okay? Combat is through dice, so this is like 6 sides of the dice. And we get to that later. Hit points and capacity, of course, it's like 1 slot in your inventory. And loyalty, if you lose loyalty, then that person leaves. And also there are some perks. Yes, that's a standing resource, let's say, and it's your reputation to the natives. And if your reputation is high, then you can receive some gift and bonuses from them. But you wanna get fame, so you wanna like, you know, get some treasures from tombs and temples, and that will cost you your standing. And then you are like pursued by the locals or some monsters. Let's leave village. And you can also rest in villages, etc. To refill your sanity. But there are some events. Usually, when you do that, it also reduces your standing with the locals. And you just pretty much exploring the map and trying to find a golden pyramid. Golden pyramid ends the expedition and gives you a lot of fame. Because this game is really not about exploration. It's about to get most fame possible through these 6 expeditions. So it's like a management tactical game. It's a trader, we can trade. We don't need so much ropes, but we could use a shovel if there's gonna be a treasure map. This is for improving loyalty with your companions. Also, some of these items can have discount. Like for example, missionaries really want whiskey. So it's like 250% rise. And if there's this red dot, that means that's an item which can be give to museum for fame, which is you need to win the game. So maybe, yeah, it's very, ooh. No, we probably don't go for that. But shells are good. Also torches for exploring the cave. There can be hard terrain like forest or snow, and you have special equipment to deal with it. When, for example, I used the rope. Yeah, and shrine, yeah, and when I take this from the altar, the standings will go down and maybe some effect will appear. So let's do it. Yes, -3 standing. Continue. Yeah, and there's some sandstorm. Explore cave. And now, man, you can roll dice to explore in darkness, or we can use the torch. All. No, it also works like that. I'm just gonna go back to show you the next expedition and the management between it. If you have too many items, you are overburdened, and your movement costs insanely a higher amount of sanity. So never do that. So you see, we have some negative perks like alcoholic, superstition, claustrophobic. And we sail home. So now you choose a perk after each expedition. So different bonuses. You can recruit one more unit. And these are your competitors. So now we have items from expedition. We can keep it for trading in another expedition, sell it for funds. It's for 40 funds. Or give it to museum for additional fame. I give it. And I got some fame. Then you choose your next expedition. Again, there's a quest. Yeah, scientist map. You're gonna see. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, we got. Yeah, and we got two more people because I chose the perk for it. You can push his equipment. And we need something for sanity in this time. This time it's whiskey. And we go for it, okay. Set sail. So, the combat goes like you roll your dices, and what you can use vibrates, and there are combos. So let's go attack, and you see shield vibrates and sword vibrates. This is like stupid because it's like 1+1, so I don't know why it's even there. And here's the thing, you don't know the combos, so it's kind of, you know. Yeah, they are vibrating for 2 damage, 2 shield. But if you have nothing, you can click an icon and then reroll, so you keep this one and get something else. But if you don't know the combination ahead, I don't know who thought that will be that will be the good idea. Why there is no sheet with this, with combos. But whatever. But also this was vibrating. Yeah, so this and this. And we have kick for free. Okay. You can reroll 2 times. And then the tiger rolls. Your enemy rolls. And we get some wound. Bleeding. Amazing. Yeah. Go for another. Ah, bad luck, one hit point. Well, and that's it. We get more sanity from it, and we get some loot. Also, you can promote, and you always see what you're gonna get for a perk if you promote that person. These are your experience points for promotions. More you promote, more points you need. So so guys, I think that's it. I think you know now what this game is about. And now as I promised, I'll show you Rivals, which is new gameplay mode, new one. So pick your portrait. These are your dices in the right. You select a crate for a start. You can even select 2 crates and start your expedition. Yeah, and then see, this region was already discovered by a player. So every region, every settlement, camp discovered by a player, it's like you can start there. You can start at a different location. But this world is very new, so I didn't get to choose. So you can trade, heal, and ask about the system, but it's very similar to the original game. So we just go for a travels like the usual. Yeah, I just discovered region. This is the map. It's much bigger than original expeditions. And there are people playing it. You know, there's some guy. Yeah, you see. You see, it is really online. So now, conclusion, guys. It's a good game, but I think it gets, despite its RNG and it has all its own mechanics, it gets old pretty fast. But I think I can recommend it because it has its own vibe. I think it's very important for any game, and combat is refreshing. All the system is very original and refreshing, and yeah, it gets old and it's kind of, none of these things which are in the game aren't deep enough. It gives you fun for like I think like 10 hours. It's like, yeah, because it's new and it's various. Every mechanic that has something new, but it's not going into depth. So it gets old anyway. But I can recommend it. I can recommend it. It's a good little nice indie game with its own vibe. There is by the way, there is a sequel, and I don't want to play the sequel because actually the graphic is kinda like weird. So guys, that's it. I hope you like it, and I see you next time.